Hello, my name is Damian Carano. You must know me as the YouTuber, um, like uh, with the Mario icon. Bromance 2957. That's my uh, username. I believe. I know it is. Obviously, I'm just kidding. um, but I'm actually coming today to take up this opportunity to reveal my idea about Christmas and how to make Santa Claus real again, if he ever was real, that is. Um, so here's my ideas on how to make Santa real again, and I'm hoping to get. My hope is to get the YouTube community to offer their support and making this idea become a reality. So if you guys could help me with that and making my idea a reality, I would much appreciate it and everything. So please help me as much as you can. If not, that's fine. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But if anyone is out there, if anyone can offer their support, I would much appreciate it. So here I go. Without further ado, here's my idea, and I will go on and let you know what my general thoughts are about Christmas and how I think it should, how I can actually shape the idea of Christmas and making Santa Claus real again, if he ever was, that is. So, here am I. So I have an exciting idea to make Santa Claus real, and I'm hoping with the support of the entire community of YouTube that I'll get the help I need to making Santa Claus real again. That is, if he ever was real, though. Anyway, here is my idea. So first, my hope would be that there would be Santa Claus Santa offices. There will be Santa offices in every town and city and province and village throughout the entire world. And for every Santa office, there would be a Santa workshop connected to every Santa office, like buildings with literally that would be literally jointed together as one. And every Santa workshop, um, there would be paid positions for little people given the job title elves. Um, and I'm reading this from something I wrote on Facebook, but I'm just rereading it to YouTube so that you can hear my idea because it's the same idea either way. I wrote it, it's my idea, so whether I wrote it down or not, it doesn't matter, I don't think. It may seem scripted, but it's really not. I wrote it, so it's still my idea either way, no matter how you look at it. Anyways, so they would be jointed as one. And every Santa workshop, there would be paid positions for little people, like I was saying, as with the job title elves, where there would be workshops that would be act as factory, would act as a factory. The workshops would act as a factory, and the elves would act as factory workers. You may ask, well, what will they build? And I would say, good question. That is a good question. To answer that, they would build kids' toys, and elves that don't get to build anything would be personal shoppers for Christmas gifts. That would be um, for the people that they would build kids' toys that if they don't, and elves that don't get to build anything would be personal shoppers for Christmas gifts that would be for people that I'm sorry, let's see, for people that the elves would have too difficult of a time building. So anything that they can't build, that the elves can't build, like technology, uh, like cell phones, I don't know, computers, laptops, just things that it's too difficult to build, yeah, they would shop for them. They would shop for them in the store, and they'll pick them up, and then I'll explain further how they would get them to houses. I'll explain later on. I'll get to that in a moment. And I would like to say, yeah, so yeah, and there'll be personal shoppers for Christmas gifts that would be for people that the elves would have too difficult of a time building. Cause think about it. Just think about it, right? Wouldn't it be nice not to have to go Christmas shopping where you would have to wait and those excessively long lines, right? And where it feels like you're waiting forever. It makes sense. Or where you have to wait. Well, you have to worry about getting mowed over by other people in toy stores to get to the newest favorite, most um, most popular toy, only to realize you were too late because people trampled you too much just because trampled you too much to get it. So like, what if it was like you were trying so hard? Oh my gosh, gotta get that toy over here, to get the toy over there, and it's like whoa, because all these people are going crazy, and um, it's you want to get the toy, but you can't get it because there's like so many people, and it's holiday Christmas shopping. I mean, think about it. That's how Christmas is, right? So it's just crazy. Anyway, and let's see. So personal, yeah. So no longer have to wait for it. Yeah. So people at toy stores, most people. Yeah. Yeah. So and wouldn't it be nice to leave uh, that to someone else, that the shopping you would do, right? Wouldn't that be nice to leave that to somebody else? To do someone like a personal shopper that you didn't have to hire or pay because that job, because that's their job anyway, where someone else is paying them to do that for you. Then again, you may wonder where are they going to get that kind of money to fund all these things. And I would say that's an excellent question. That's an excellent question, definitely. Um, and yeah, so that's an excellent question. So the answer I would say to this is seeing how everyone in the entire world loves Santa. Hey, who doesn't love Santa, right? I mean, he's an awesome guy. I mean, there's lots to love about Santa, and everything about him. Everyone loves Santa and loves everything about him. Parents, adults, children, teenagers, they're permitted into the workforce as everyday people, not little people, elves, not working for Santa's workshops all around the globe. This is what they can do to fund all the things that they're going to do in those workshops and those offices, is they can people that are like I said, parents, adult children, teenagers that are permitted into the workforce, all those people, um, they can donate money all around the globe, and they can donate money to the cause of Santa's workshops, where my hope is that the community would do so to the Santa workshops closest to where each individual Santa workshop, each individual would reside. So wherever you would live, like your home, house, apartment, whatever, wherever you would live, um, you would just donate money to the workshop or slash or Santa's office um, closest to your home where you would live, apartment, house, whatever it may be, um, where you would be staying or wherever the case may be as far as where your living situation is. Um, and you may wonder where the most important question of all, how will Santa play a part in all this? I would say that's an extremely good question. Yeah, it's an extremely good question. Um, My answer would be the case. In that case, and my answer would be in that case would be such that in the USA, every state would have an appointed boss of the elves, aka little people, Santa Claus. Hey, right? So, we would have a Santa Claus, and that would ride around sometimes in a tractor trailer, okay, or sometimes in a huge package loading truck. One of those UPS things, basically. Basically, it's the same size appearance of a UPS truck. Look like that looks UPS trucks look like and appearance. So same as the it's basically the same size of a huge package loading truck, basically the same size and appearance as what the UPS trucks look like without the paint job, and the UPS package loader trucks that would have this have where they would visit every uh, location of every Santa workshop to load up the uh, cargo bay of the tractor trailer or package loader truck, which basically are the same as U-Haul trucks. Those U-Haul trucks, those big ones um, that are smaller than the tractor trailer ones and bigger than the ones you hitch to your vehicle. Basically looks like what the UMass moving company would use for trucks. Those moving company trucks, you know what I mean? That they use. So, hey. Anyway, these trucks, after Santa would picks up the gifts from each of the big red Santa bags, those really big red Santa bags, um, and would keep in mind that professional truck drivers would be hired to work for Santa's workshop as truck drivers, only dressed in tall elf outfits, helping Santa deliver the gifts in the same big red bags in the morning of Christmas Eve at 4 a.m. Then once the gifts are delivered, they would be placed around the Christmas tree at 4 a.m., which I would imagine would be a good hour to do so. I guess 4 a.m. is good as any. I mean, I don't know. There's different hours, but I just figured 4 a.m. would be a good hour. So whatever, you know. And as long as the owner of the home leaves an extra key for the Santa office closest to their home, in which the truck drivers would working for this individual state that they would be working in, only as truck drivers only they'll be working in. They'll only be working as truck drivers, and the appointed Santa for every state and would be only ones that would have access to those keys, and they would be locked up in a super secure vault that would be located in every Santa workshop, and then Santa's offices too. Hey, so both can be both, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just a good way to go about it. And not obviously, but I think that would be a good way to go about it. So yeah. Anyway, um, and there would be armed guards in every workshop to hold down the fort, so to speak. Until the local authorities arrive when called, and there would be armed guards in Santa's office. Yeah, in Santa's offices too, also. And every Santa workshop, there would be switches on every part of the walls, 15 feet apart. Boom, 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 boom. Like that, and from each other. And when flipped downward, you know, downward, um, they would automatically, by GPS location built into these